one piece of advice you want to give to veteran players that you think they've forgotten or maybe never learned?
Ooh. A, remember this is a game. B, it's okay to think outside the rules, which is why, one of the reasons why I think we always say play different kinds of games, because they're different rule sets. Because one thing I learned, I realized how kind of intractable I become in D&D when I moved over and played in Call of Cthulhu. Because it was a whole new rule system that I barely knew. I had the book and I read it and I'm like, okay, so basically I only need to know these kinds of rules, right? And they're like, yeah. And then I started like coming up with all different kinds of ideas while playing. And I realized when I came back to D&D, I was like, well, I'll try that anyway, even though I know that there is a rule specifically saying that I probably can't do that said action. But remember, it's a game, and the rules are not so much law, but they're more, suggestions.
Yeah.
And, the rule of cool.
The rule of cool is a good rule to kind of keep on hand, particularly if you've got players who want to get creative, want to try different
and imaginative,
Yeah, I think for me the biggest thing that I see from like veteran players is just a seeming sort of like a hurry up and get it over with kind of attitude of like, okay, I'm just going to make a skill roll. I don't want to tell you how my character performs this skill or whether or not I should be able to even roll it to begin with. There's not like a lot of character description of what's going on or getting into it. It's just sort of like, let's treat this let's just manipulate the game mechanics and not attend to the fictional world that we're creating. So I'd say like just remembering that making this thing come to life is a big draw for a lot of DMs, and for veteran players, like participating in helping that come to life can be a refreshing thing, and really positive.
Yeah, because there's only one DM and there's however many players, and the DM is trying to bring you their world, but you have to participate in it too to bring it to life.
Yeah, yeah.